We are starting off strong with Goliath, the largest puppy of his litter. If your family is looking for the biggest possible Bernedoodle puppy, we would definitely recommend Goliath. He's already 6 pounds and 57 ounces. Hopefully you guys can see him there. He is a classic tri-colored puppy, highly sought after. He has a really nice broad and blocky build, and his coat is straight and extra plush to the touch. Look at that. He has a white tip tail, all the classic markings, the round white snout, white mittens, and lots of copper on his stockings, cheeks, eyebrows, and chest. Goliath can simply be described as loyal, goofy, and affectionate. He really flourishes in any situation. He adores children. He's tolerant. You can see I can feel him over on his belly easily. Look at how calm he is. I can touch his feet, his nose. This litter has outstanding temperaments. If you are looking for a safe and sound puppy, this would definitely be a litter to consider. Look at how lazy he is. We'll take one more look at Goliath and then hop right into the next one. Next up, we have the second largest puppy, Clyde, and he's already 6 pounds and 11 ounces. Clyde is a beautiful puppy. He's definitely been super popular in this litter. His coat is straight and fluffy. He may be more on the unfurnished side, and we can really tell by looking at their face. Do they have that full fluffy mustache? Their legs, and even their paw pads. We can tell how furnished they will be by looking at the underside of their paws. The more hair they will have, the more they'll be fully furnished and less prone to shedding. So you definitely could get a little bit of shedding with Clyde, but I definitely think his looks make up for it. He has big, bright eyebrows, lots of copper on all 4 of his stockings, his cheeks, and he has a white tip tail. Here is a close-up of Clyde. Beautiful, beautiful puppy. This entire litter is so colorful and unique. All of the puppies have different coats. Clyde scores high in intelligence. He follows well and shows an eagerness to please overall. I'm sure that he will be another breeze to train. He adores children. All of these puppies have been well socialized around children, all types of people, and just noises around our farm and different environments. He does very well on the grooming table. He enjoys baths and has a calm, confident demeanor to him. Next up, we have Ekko at 6 pounds and 7 ounces. Ekko has a really nice blocky build. He's broad and has more of a square head and short snout. He is the first brindle puppy we're featuring. So brindle puppies have marbling of all different shades of blacks to light coppers. Ekko definitely has a darker, flat coat overall. What are you doing? He has white mittens, white on his snout and belly, along with a white tip tail. Here's an up-close look of Ekko. He is another fun-loving puppy. He's adventurous. He loves being pampered. Belly rubs, ear scratches are definitely among his favorite. I think Ekko will definitely flourish in any type of home, whether you have children, you're an empty nester, or if you're even looking for an emotional support dog. We have Aegon at 5 pounds and 95 ounces, so another pretty big boy. He is another beautiful brindle puppy. With all of our brindle, sable, or chocolate puppies, they will lighten 1 to 2 shades by the time they're 4 years of age, just depending on overall lifestyle. So you can kind of see here, his coat is a little bit lighter underneath. He has a really nice kind of deep brown color. He's got a white tip tail, lots of copper on his stockings and around his ears and eyes. He has that tuxedo chest and a round white snout. Aegon definitely has more of your straight, flat coat, and he has a temperament that really stands out. All of our litters are bred specifically with temperament and health of our puppies in mind, so there's not going to be major differences between their temperament or any outliers typically. They're all going to be very similar in temperament. They may have a few slight differences depending on their individual temperament, personality, and possibly gender. Our Bernedoodles are often described as big teddy bears because they're so affectionate, they're so friendly, and they're just super, super mellow. Look at that! You can tell Aegon loves his belly rubs. Look at how mellow this litter is. If you are looking for a snuggle companion, this would be the litter for you. I'm super tempted to get a puppy for myself. Look at that! Aegon loves belly rubs, and I think he fits the description of a Bernedoodle to a T. He's so affectionate. Look, coming back for more belly rubs. You cannot get much cuter than Aegon. He's people-oriented, he's adaptable, he has a content and flexible personality, and I just think he is so adorable. Let's take one more look at Aegon. Look at that! Super plush, thick coat. Next up is Maximus. He is the 5th largest puppy of his litter at 5 pounds and 91 ounces. He has the thickest, blockiest build. He's chubby and broad. He is fully furnished, so if that is important to you, he's gonna have that full, thick mustache. Look at that. And classic shaggy appearance. He's a bold brindle puppy. He has a gorgeous coat. Look at how thick and plush that is. He's got a white tipped tail. And lots of copper on all of his stockings, around his face, chest, and ears. He has a round white snout, and he's going in for the belly rubs. Look at that! This is such a loving and loyal litter. These puppies have some of the best temperaments I've seen. Mocha is an outstanding mother. She's very nurturing. She's a very good teacher. And many of you guys already know Rogue. He is our AKC, Bernese Mountain Dog sire, and we call him the babysitter because he has another phenomenal temperament. He's gentle. He loves everyone from puppies to young children. Look at Maximus. Oh. He's loving the belly rubs today. Maximus definitely has a more polite demeanor. He's a little bit on the submissive side. He doesn't show any timidity or shyness. He's just very gentle and super affectionate. If you have younger children, or if this is going to be your very first puppy, Maximus would definitely be one to consider. Next up we have Azie at 5 pounds and 73 ounces. So he is the 6th largest puppy of his litter, also meaning we're about halfway done with the 11 males. Azie is a luxurious, deep brindle puppy. He has more of a dark coat that varies between black and rich chocolate. He has a white tipped tail, 4 white mittens. He does have lighter copper on his head, a round white snout, and look at all that white on his belly. He is another beautiful puppy. He has an amazing structure. He's proportional to blocky. He has a square head and a shorter snout. His coat will be straight and fluffy. His furnishings are slowly coming in there. There are a few differences between male and female puppies. Typically, we're going to recommend our males to large families or social individuals as they tend to bond equally with everybody, and they just have a really nice, happy-go-lucky, kind of kindergartner boy spirit. They bond with everybody and are quick to make new friends. Azie here is a perfect example of that. He's typically one of the first puppies to happily greet you with his tail wagging and his head held high. He is just a sweetheart of a puppy. If you are looking for gentle, friendly, and playful, Azie is the one for you. I can roll him over on his belly. All of these puppies are well socialized. They're super used to being handled every single day. We can easily touch their feet. They're confident yet calm. They show no signs of timidity, or on the other end, they show no dominance or aggression, making them the perfect family companion for all. Next up, we have Titan at 5 pounds and 44 ounces, and Titan is anything but ordinary. He has the most beautiful coat I've seen and a bubbly temperament to match. He is definitely going to turn heads wherever he may go. Look at how cute he is. His coat is straight and fluffy. Look at his little tail wag. Hi! He does have a white tip tail, 4 perfect white mittens, light copper on his stockings, a round white snout, and he has a really nice disposition overall. He's blocky to proportional again. Tyson is definitely a ball of fun. He adores children. He loves to play. He's super adventurous. He's definitely a happy-go-lucky puppy. What are you doing? Here. If you have other pets at home, I think Titan would be perfect. He loves to play fetch. He scores high in intelligence. He's going to be another breeze to train, and I just can't get enough of Titan. He's spunky, and it feels like he just has a full personality. He seems to have his own emotions and really is going to feel like another member of your family. Next up, we have Hulk at 5 pounds and 41 ounces. Hulk is another beautiful brindle Bernedoodle. He is fully furnished, so he is going to have that straight fluffy coat, and will be more on the non-shedding side if that is important to your family. We can tell by looking at his full fluffy mustache. He has lots of hair on his paw pads and is a super fluffy boy. His coat feels just like butter. It is so thick and soft. There are a few differences between males and females. Males will usually mature larger, so if you want a larger Bernedoodle, definitely go with a male. Males will usually have a better coat quality. They're going to have a thicker, more luxurious plush coat, where females can have a little bit of a thinner coat. And again, males tend to have that happy-go-lucky demeanor, where females can definitely bond to 1 or 2 people. Back to Hulk. His coat is beautiful. It's more on the lighter side for brindle puppies. He has a round white snout, black button nose, and the sweetest puppy dog eyes. With Hulk, you're definitely going to get the best of both worlds. He loves to interact with people. He's super friendly, very affectionate, but he does have a little bit of that healthy independence, which is something I really enjoy in puppies. They're going to be less prone to separation anxiety. They know how to entertain themselves. They're okay on their own, and I think that just makes for a very high quality puppy. Overall, I think Hulk would flourish in any home and has an absolutely lovely personality. Next up, we have Bujorn at 5 pounds and 27 ounces. I will say that all the males are about a pound of each other, so size-wise, they're all going to mature almost the same. Some of the larger puppies could be a few pounds heavier, fully matured, and of course the smaller puppies could be a few pounds smaller, fully matured. Bjorn is one of a few confirmed unfurnished puppies of this litter, and we can really tell with Bjorn by looking at his face. He is very flat-coated. He has no furnishings or mustache, and he has little to no fur under his paw pads and on his legs. So he is going to look more like your Bernese Mountain Dogs, which some families prefer, especially if you do not want to do a lot of grooming maintenance. He is going to require a lot less maintenance because he won't need haircuts every 4 to 8 weeks. But you might notice a little bit more shedding, so it's kind of a trade-off there. Bjorn is a gorgeous tri-coat puppy. He has copper on his eyebrows, cheeks, stockings, and chest. He does have a little white tip tail, white on his toes, and a little bit of white on his snout. I will say his coat is shiny, super healthy, and luxuriously soft. Bjorn seems to have lower energy of his litter. He really just prefers to cuddle. He's definitely the champion snuggler of his litter. He is very polite and respectful. He adapts well to new situations. He really can handle stress with ease. Nothing seems to bother him. And again, I think you would be getting the best of both worlds with Bjorn. He's playful, yet seems to know exactly when it's time to settle down. Next up, we have Dodger at 5 pounds and 13 ounces. Dodger is a chubby puppy. He's so adorable and has a classic tricolored coat, so he's not brindle or sable. Look at that. You can see he has 4 white stockings, a white tip tail, lots of white on his forehead, and he does have little copper eyebrows and copper accents on his cheeks, stockings, and chest. His coat is so thick and soft. He's definitely gonna have a straight to wavy fluffy coat, fully furnished. Dodger is definitely a goofball. He's so bubbly. He has a big personality. He would be a wonderful companion, again, if you like hiking or you're social. He loves making new friends. He's adaptable. He actually does very well with all of our adult dogs too. He's tolerant and well socialized. Here is another look at Dodger before we hop into the last male. Last up for the males, we have Freedom at 4 pounds and 65 ounces. He is definitely my favorite male of the litter. He's such a happy and friendly boy. Look at that tail go. He's typically the first puppy to come greet you with his tail held high and wagging. Look at those belly rubs. There's just something about his personality and his cute little face that really draws me in. I think you can see the sweetness in his eyes. He's very intuitive. He loves being held and is a super affectionate yet goofy puppy. Look at him. What are you doing? Hi. He's the smallest male of his litter. He adores the company of children. If this is your first puppy or you have small children at home, I think he would be one of my very top recommendations. He is a tri-colored puppy with a straight coat. He has lots of beautiful copper on his stockings. He has copper cheeks and lots of white on his belly and all 4 mittens. Look at that. He is the sweetest, goofiest boy. I can't wait for you guys to meet him in person. I think he's gonna be a very high quality companion. Okay guys, now we're gonna hop into the 3 females. I have Penelope, Primrose, and Paisley here with me. They are the 3 Ultra Bernedoodle females that we have. They all have brindle coats, which is beautiful. Females are usually going to be smaller with thinner coats, and they tend to bond very closely to 1 or 2 people rather than bond equally with everybody. So they're sometimes not as good for large families or super social individuals, but I will say that females are usually lots easier to train. So if you don't have much experience with dogs, or this is your first ever puppy, sometimes a female might be a little bit easier. First up, we have Paisley at 5 pounds and 35 ounces. She's definitely the lowest energy for the females. She's very calm, very gentle and respectful. I think she would make a wonderful service or even emotional support dog. She's very intuitive, she's eager to please, and scores high in intelligence. Paisley is fully furnished, so she's going to have that thick, fluffy coat. She's going to be low to non-shedding and have that classic shaggy doodle appearance. She has a brindle coat, as I mentioned, so we can see it's kind of marbled with all shades of copper, black, brown, and chocolate. She does have a white tip tail. She has 4 perfect white mittens paired with light copper stockings. She, I believe, is the only female with a Swiss kiss, meaning she has a white patch on the back of her head there that kind of makes her stand out and a little bit unique. She has the sweetest puppy dog eyes that are sure to draw you in, and overall I think she's going to be a very high quality puppy for anybody. Next up, we have Penelope at 5 pounds and 75 ounces. She is another bold sable puppy. She has a beautiful light colored coat. She has a white tip tail, 4 perfect mittens, copper stockings. She does have white on her chest, and right now it is looking like she could be a little bit more on the unfurnished side, but her 2 sisters do look like they will be fully furnished, so it just depends on your coat type and your preference there. Penelope has a happy-go-lucky demeanor. She is very loyal. She bonds very quickly with her people. Again, she's super eager to please. I know that she's going to be a breeze to train. I can roll her over on your belly. Hi! No problem. This entire litter, again, is so calm. They have outstanding temperaments. I know that they're going to flourish in any family. Right now, Mocha and Rogue are actually our only litter we offer of Ultra Bernedoodles. Typically, we only offer the cross F1 or F1B. So this litter is pretty rare and unique for us. We may only have a litter every 1.5 years, so definitely don't wait for these puppies. There's another look at Penelope. Last up for Mocha's litter is Primrose at 4 pounds and 94 ounces, making her the smallest female. She's another beautiful and brindle puppy. She has that fluffy straight coat, a white tip tail, and she has the white mittens paired with the copper on her stockings. All 3 females are pretty similar when it comes to overall looks. They have a blocky to slightly feminine build, apple-shaped head. They have the round puppy dog eyes and the long ears, which adds to their overall appearance. Primrose here has a really endearing temperament. She's gentle and sweet in nature. That's really the best that I can describe her. She's just so sweet. She's polite. She's not going to be a vocal, pushy, or rambunctious puppy. She's super well-mannered, has a well-balanced temperament. I definitely don't think you could go wrong with any puppies in this litter, but Primrose does stand out to me. She's so polite. I did want to reiterate that we do have availability for this beautiful litter. Selection Day will be held this Friday, September 5th, with an open house to follow. If you do want to participate in Selection Day and guarantee your spot on this litter, definitely send us a message. Otherwise, you are welcome to join us for our open house and view all of the remaining puppies from this litter. There are 11 males and 3 females, so definitely a lot bigger than our average litter here at Kimberly's Kennels. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely message in if you have any questions, and stay tuned for more Mocha puppy content.